Hi everyone, I'm Brian Khatambakhsh with the real estate market update for April of 2023. I'm glad to tell you that I usually put out this number before the numbers for Trev comes out so you can see what's going on in the market and what to expect, okay? Here's here's what's happening. As usual, I'll focus on two things, supply and demand. Active listings in the market, total active listing in the market, all kind of listing, condos, townhomes, semi detached, there were 755 while 597 sold. Okay, if you compare that as usual with two other numbers, March of this year, to see what will be the difference month to month, and month to month you can see that we had 848 listings for sale last month and 590 sales. So this the supply side has gone down by about 11%, while the demand stayed consistent, almost unchanged, 597, 590, almost the same. And once you compare this with the April of 2022, which is this the green numbers down here, we had 1105, we had 1,105 units for sale, and the sales were like 725. Now, what does that really mean? The demand side has gone down from March of last year to this year by about 18%. However, the important part is that the supply side went down by 23%. The reason the supply and demand, and this imbalance between the supply and demand is where it switched the market from buyers to sellers going up and down. But the supply goes up and sales go down, that's when the prices will go down, and vice versa. What is usually the disaster is when this supply goes up and the sales goes down like that, and that gap gets bigger. But that's not the case here. We are seeing the supply side is a lot less. Now, even though because of the interest, we all know interest rate has gone up a lot, it eats up to a lot of people's affordability, and so the sales are down. We know that by about 18%. However, the supply side it's low and it's going to be low. It looks like that a lot of people are just saying, I'm not going to move, I'm not going to sell, I'm not going to go anywhere. Where are they going to go? But I want to bring your attention to one more thing here. If no home comes in the market as of today, nobody lists anything, and the demand stays the same, what we call this, it's going to take about, you're dividing that 755 by that 597, it's going to be about 1.3 month inventory. That means within a 1.3 month, we're gonna run out of home for sale. Some people call this absorption rates, whatever, but just think of it as this way. By textbook definition, this is a seller's market. Anything less than 3 months, they usually say is seller market. Less than 2, it's stronger seller market. And it's less than 1, it's just the crazy years that we had in 2021 and 2022, which is not going to come around for a long time. But what we are saying is that, look, even though all that things happening and the interest rates are higher and all this negativity is out, there's still only 1.3 month mark, which is the definition of a seller market. That's why we see 3 out of 4 homes that are selling right now, they're going on multiple offers. And this is with the interest rate as it is right now. Imagine if the government of Canada, as is expected, early next year, will lower that interest rate. What are we predicting? Here's my 2 cents on it. You're sitting on the sideline and you're waiting for things to get better. It's gonna get only better from here up. It's not gonna get any worse. I can assure you that. We had a double bottom and it's going up. If you were living in a condo or a townhome and you ever dream to go to a semi or a detached, this is your chance, because this gap has narrowed a lot and you can jump. Interest rates will come down. You will be happy if you make that decision. In fact, a lot of time, if you convert that apartment condo maintenance fee to a mortgage payment with very few dollars a day, or maybe a few $100 a month, you can move into a semi or a freehold townhome. And wouldn't that be your dream? My prediction is we're gonna be going like this for a while, and I can't tell you exactly when, but we're gonna go another jump like that. Exactly. We have seen this tape before. This year is resemblance to what we had in 2018. 2017 is comparable to 2022. First quarter of the year was crazy going up, and then government interfered with that. Last year was interest rate. 2017 was some regulation changes. The market tanked for 6 months, then stabilized. Early 2018 start climbing up. End of 2018 start climbing up steeper. And 2019 and 20 start getting really flying up high. So you are sitting on the line. This is your chance. If you are an empty nester and you think like, you know what, I missed that peak, I have a solution for you guys too. Why don't you buy something pre-construction if you want to downsize? Okay, there are really good deals out there. And keep your current one. You can get a line of credit on your current home. Most likely you don't owe anything on it, or if you do, very little. And do a prepay for a pre-construction. Now you're benefiting the appreciation of 2 properties. And in the next couple of years, before your reconstruction is ready, your home will appreciate. May not go back to exact peak of last year, but a lot better than what it is right now. So you get a little bit more from here. You lock the price for that one in, and you will be able to move into that when the time comes smoothly. Okay, that's another option. A lot of good reconstruction, a lot of good new homes. Not in Mississauga necessarily for new homes. A lot of new construction in Mississauga is happening. There's MCT stuff. There's so many coming up for 2026, 27, 28. You can lock in and go. We have solutions for you. We are full of solutions, guys. If you ever want to plan these things out, you don't have to buy or sell today. It's all about planning. You gotta plan these things out. These moves are not pair of shoes you can buy from Walmart or somewhere else. You can return it, and no, these things you have to plan it out. You have to know what your market is, and like a good financial advisor, we are a consultant advisor. We are real estate consultants. We can advise you how to plan to go ahead. When the time comes in, you pull the trigger and you best benefit from both worlds. Look, you want to talk to me about anything real estate, give me a call. Number is 647-848-2652. You'd like to plan out, map out your real estate improvements or market analysis or diagnostic. I'm here to help. 647-848-2652. Reach us. You can also DM me, text me, call me, anyway. If you like what we put out here, subscribe to our channel. I put out the daily information about the real estate and the monthly ones like this. And turn on the notifications, so we'll let you know when the good new videos are out. Believe me, these are all free. You get a lot, you know a lot. Follow us, you see. Real estate is our life, from 6 a.m. to midnight every day. Until next month, have a fantastic day, and look forward. Watch out for my daily real estate tips from my car. Those are really good information too. Until next month, have a fantastic day.